And now we get it going in the play-in. James Williams,
Mo Gay on him to hopefully keep Okongwu around the boards more.
First possession ends up in a turnover, a steal by Young. And now we'll see how the Magic match up with the way to get it started.
Well, look, when you're in drop coverage, Trae Young, along with Luka Doncic, probably the best lob passers off the dribble in the league. Plus, Trae Young can shoot it and has a great floater.
Daring him to shoot, he does. He comes up short.
Only 32% on the year, but he has been better over the last 20 games.
Here goes Risache. Trae Young at the controls. No Franz Wagner guarding him. Now the switch. Risache in the corner. Three-pointer, no good. Mo Gay with the offensive rebound. And the jump hook is good.
Crucial times. I don't think you need to worry.
They put one on the board early.
That's exactly right.
But Jamal Mosley says play on. Nice take to the basket by
guard Trae Young. They like to play big on Trae Young.
There's a drive, good defense. Risache ran into a wall. Joseph running the floor, able to lay it in. These are the two dynamic stars of this Orlando team, and they're back, and that's good news for the Magic.
Oh, it sure is. And they're both big, strong, and skilled.
30-14, 4 assists and 3 steals in that game for Okongwu. Had a monster game. He just hit the first 3 of the game, and now Caldwell Pope with his time. Magic in front here, halfway through the first, as Karis wing. He has been an excellent shooter down the stretch for him and has worked his way into the rotation for the Magic. Banchero dancing, long 2, and comes up short, but I give him one.
Okay, I think he deserves
good pass. As Young runs into traffic, block at 6'7" with the block. Caldwell Pope leaves it for Anthony Black. And
Barlow's going to guard Banchero, leaving Niang on Jonathan Isaac.
Banchero's got to be wondering what's going on, all these young players. Bench as Joseph has gone into the starting lineup. No look from Anthony. Isaac gives it right back. Cole's going to pull up, little mid-range jumper. 6'7" and that long reach.
Yeah, the Magic's length is imposing, and you take a lot of tough shots. We've already seen 3 times tonight Atlanta's gotten up in the air to shoot it and come down. Is outstanding.
Black goes to the basket and a block inside. Atlanta's made just 1 of their last 13 field goal attempts. And Niang.
Win or go home. These are survive in advance, or you get a second chance.
Yeah, nice. Stan spitting already. Anthony hangs, leaves it. Nice pass.
He had as good a quarter as I think I've seen somebody have without scoring a basket.
Yeah, and that's what you get in the postseason. I mean, that's why it's so fun, because you ride the river of the game, whatever that's going to be. As Anthony out wearing his number 50. You know, it's all about just getting the win and playing each possession, not trying to ching it up significantly here. As Young misses, Wagner with the rebound. Trae Young 0 for 2 from beyond the arc. Let's send it over to Lauren Jabara.
You guys, I caught up with Anthony Black earlier this season. He said he put a ton of work in on the lot too, on his physical presence, getting his back into the paint, creating, and focus on shooting. He said he got stronger. That helped with his mentality and confidence. He says he feels the bumps a little bit more, and it's good for the way that he plays.
Well, he's just in his second year going to play.
Yeah, Cole Anthony was looking at him like, yo, man, I'm the one who needs help down here.
Okongwu, quick release. Despite not scoring, Banchero with 6 rebounds, 5 assists. He is plus 16 in his minutes on the floor tonight.
Well, and he's gotten to the line and made 7 free throws.
Oh, what a pass!
He gets
the big assist first half. Inside, Wagner kicks it. Joseph drives it. Joseph finds Wagner again. 2 to shoot. Wagner puts it up. Orlando, to give you an idea during the regular season how good they were when they put this kind of scoring half together. They're 17-3 as half together. They're 17-3 as Joseph hits the opening shot, knocks down a 3-pointer. Coach, 17-3 in the regular season when they score 60 as Young, top 5 in points per game. As Carter drives, hangs, and denied at the rim. Excellent stand by the Hawks. Daniels the fake pass. Caldwell Pope, no. Okongwu with the rebound. Remember, Okongwu playing with 3 fouls. Gay playing with 3 fouls. Young, float game as they enter into the playoffs to take on the 2 seed in Boston Sunday. Another empty set for Orlando. Atlanta can get it within single digits, leave it up top. They wall him off. Here's Joseph now. Joseph spins, gets a paint touch. And now Banchero with 4 to shoot. Banchero drives, puts it up and in. It's been a very poor third quarter for the Magic. Orlando led by 22 in the second quarter. Just over 3 minutes left in the second. And that lead is down to 3 as Cole Anthony comes on.
Coming double, Trae Young, not let him hold for the last shot.
Three-pointer on its way, short. LeVert taps it. Oh, hits it again, keeps it alive. Niang for 3. Yes, sir! Roland Garros, Grand Slam tennis. Great time of year.
I'm turning into the French Open tennis just to hear the announcing.
You better get up early. Here's Anthony for 3.
Benson, he's giving it to him.
He's got 16 points in 13 minutes. And this is Harris who forces the turnover. Anthony, shifty, lays it for remaining in regulation here. And Jamal Mosley going to keep riding with Anthony and Black. And this is Black now, finds Anthony. Anthony to Anthony. Here's Anthony. 2-man game with Banchero. Backs his way in. Wagner now. Dyson Daniels on him. What a matchup. Wagner turns, shoots over him, air ball. Carter offensive rebound. Forced the pass. Now Niang's got a late clock. He spins. Niang and he comes up short. Banchero shakes his head no.
Magic have numbers.
12-point Magic lead. Banchero, another end. He's running lines.
Atlanta's chance is obviously they need stops to keep the Magic off the scoreboard, but as Charles Barkley said at halftime, they've also got to be able to get out in transition.
Warning his coach for letting it ride. Young looking for the foul, puts up a difficult shot. And now Orlando trying to put some finishing touches on this one as Black buries a 3. Joseph and Caldwell Pope.
Those are veteran guys who just want to win as Anthony Black comes up with a huge block. But those 2 vets just want to win, and they know these are getting it done. They now have 40 points between them.
Wow.
And that's their 7th combined 3.
Oh, Young goes between. And the Magic will take this one to the finish line. And a serious finishing kick. Late third into the fourth and throughout the fourth. Cole Anthony will lead the Magic in scoring tonight with 26 points. 5 different Magic into double figures. Banchero has a gash on his eye. But he's got to win in a play-in game. The first ever play-in game for the Orlando Magic. Outscoring Atlanta 49-27 since the Hawks closed it to 3 late third. So they score 120 and they hold the Hawks to 95. And the Orlando Magic are moving on. They go into the playoffs for the 2nd consecutive season. And a date with the Celtics on Sunday. Grizzlies Warriors coming your way next. Thanks to our producer Jeff Randolph, director Jonathan Bywaters, our statistician Tom Barbary, our AD Adam Orfinger, in graphics Tyler Makins, Elizabeth Drayton. For Stan Van Gundy, Lauren Jabara, and the rest of our TNT crew.